Yo, what's going on, Nashville Fit Fam? Welcome back to another very special edition of the Nashville Fit Magazine podcast. I'm your boy, the Jarrell Webb. This is...
Hello, I am Sav.
And we are here to jingle your bells on this very special Christmas edition of the
Jingle them all
the way podcast. Today's podcast is brought to you by Treehouse Recovery Center. You guys remember them from last time, right? Treehouse. We have a very special guest who's starting to become kind of a regular. I think we're going to make this a trio here pretty soon. My guy Terry, huh?
We ain't got room for that.
Of course, man. We got a couch now. My guy Terry is back, and we're just going to sit around and deck these halls. Yeah. By the fire.
Deck these halls.
Yeah.
By the nutcracker.
It does kind of smell like a fire, though.
It's because there's one outside.
Yeah,
You thought you were just in the spirit?
Yeah.
No, it smells like a fire.
Sav,
diffuser.
As long as we know
right.
that this
It's
fire
called
is
smoke.
aware of it. It was intentional. Okay, cool.
Sav, what's your favorite Christmas song?
Oh, that's
Which Christmas song gets you in gets you in the Christmas mood?
Well, I wasn't about to say that one, but
Okay.
Obviously Mariah Carey. Like
Really? I'm the.
Yeah, I'll
Go ahead then,
Sav.
Sav. No, hey, no, Sav. You're not. No, we're not gonna speed past what you just did right there. You told me.
It's just one thing I need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You told me you played the guitar.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me you could sing too.
Does that sound like I sing?
Yeah, it does.
It does.
Actually.
Well,
So Mariah.
no, but I love that one. But my dad, every year, he's a songwriter. He's a country music songwriter. And he said, man, I wish I wrote the song Silver Bells. And I'm like, why that one? And he's like, do you know how old that song is and how many royalties you get from writing that song? And he has a point. So
yeah,
I always say Silver Bells just for that reason. And I take my dad's joke and it's not a joke to him.
Right. He's like, I'm serious.
Like,
we have a different life. We will have a different life, Sav.
Yeah, but I never get tired of the Mariah Carey.
Really? I am already tired of it.
Everybody gets tired of it. I know.
Terry, what you got? Favorite Christmas song?
That's a tough one because I don't love Christmas. My wife.
Why are you so angry, man? Again, Terry, who hurt you, man? How don't you love Christmas?
Like in October, and it's just so I hear.
Well, what's your wife's favorite Christmas song? Since you're the angry guy, since you're the Grinch.
So, yeah, I should probably know that.
Wow.
You're a mean one.
Wow. Well,
listen, I love.
Next episode, we're gonna talk about divorce, guys.
Listen, back to me. Circle of Wagons. I like some Christmas jazz. Little Bing Crosby.
My favorite line of The Office.
Old guys here. Let's move along to the next topic.
Okay.
Have you seen the episode of The Office where Pam is crying outside and Michael, or I think it was Jim that came out to comfort her, and he's like, just think about jazz, and she's like, just play the right notes. And that's one of my favorite quotes from The Office. But yeah,
because it rings
about
true.
Jazz. I don't know why
it's true about jazz.
Yeah, I mean, I had to play a lot of jazz in school at college. Jazz is super hard, and people do not understand the caliber of musician that a jazz musician is. So if you do not like jazz, like you don't have to like it.
I love jazz actually. It's not Christmas jazz.
No?
I wouldn't go like
coffee
Bing
house,
Crosby?
like background.
Frank
okay,
Sinatra?
like
Come on.
are we talking jazz? Or are we talking instrumentals? We talking like Kenny G?
I like both.
Like Kenny G to me isn't jazz. Kenny G is an instrumental.
It's hard for me to be
right.
Kenny G train, but yeah.
I like Kenny G just because
like we're splitting hairs.
Like he's good, but I feel like he's just the
whole
instrument. It's a beat, and then he comes on and plays Silver Bells with a saxophone.
Yeah,
Right.
This is an instrumental.
What about what's his name? Josh No, he.
I know who you're talking about, but I can't remember his name.
You raise Josh Groban.
Wow, can we get a little more of that?
Yeah.
How does he sound? How does it?
Can we hear Mariah Carey and Josh? Like, can we hear a duet?
Wait, hold on.
Raise me up.
Yeah.
So I...
Can you do Josh in your British accent?
I can do Creed too.
Can you? So let me hear some Creed.
So breathy.
None of these are Christmas songs.
I could do this all day.
Yeah.
Look at this photograph.
Hey, now Nickelback. Listen, I may I may be the only one in the room that actually likes Nickelback.
I would never say it out loud. But.
I love Nickel. Here's surprising. The black community loves Nickelback. Like you disrespect Nickelback?
No, I would love to. Here's what I'm visualizing. You're training me, and we're listening to Nickelback, and we're getting super hyped.
It is a great time. I'm probably singing.
Good.
I'm probably singing literally in the middle of that.
I would probably PR.
Because I'm gonna sing
right there.
I'm a singer in the gym. Like when the right song comes on, I'm gonna start singing out loud or dancing.
Yep,
I'm that guy. Yeah. So yeah. Like even when I work out, like I rap when I work out. Like I'm the random guy who's like 3 words to the rap song. I won't do the whole verse. I'll just like blurt out random 3 words.
And, look around
and then I'm like usually locked in. Like I don't care. Yeah.
Come on, girl. You're titanium. Let's go. Get in there. Like I'll use the song to push my clients. Like that one. Like Titanium comes on a lot. And I'll use whatever I'm hearing in the song because I'll be singing it. I'm like, oh wait, I'm not paying attention to what my client's doing. Come on, Titanium, let's go, build it up, let's go. You got this. Like, I'm here. What's up?
Yeah, I think
that was unison.
I think we got to get into what are we calling this?
I want to see
the jingle basket, the bale of the bait,
stocking
stuffer.
Stuffed by the stocking is what
it's supposed to be stuffed by the stocking.
I don't know why y'all have a problem with it.
Because who wants to be stuffed by a stocking? I want to be stuffing it.
It's supposed to be.
There we go.
Stumped by the stocking.
Stumped by the stocking. Oh, we thought you said stuffed by the stocking.
Well, that's what it says on the old whiteboard.
I see what you did there. Okay.
Stumped by the stocking.
Well, reach in there, see what you got.
So now we got a stocking.
What kind of goodies we got?
Right. What we got, Terry?
Come on, Santa.
He has the beard, so he might as well be. He's like it's like the young cool Santa. On. Yeah.
Yeah. Where are your pants at? How come you got pajamas, Jarrell?
Well,
he has a shirt on.
Right.
Whatever.
Tell us what it says.
It says, I don't know. Something about the family and holidays.
It says fa la 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 at the bottom.
La la la.
Lots of laws.
A lot of laws.
Oh, I didn't get the one that I wanted. Oh well.
I didn't get
that's just like Christmas
in my
for me.
stocking this year. I'm rude. Here you go. Did you want to reach in?
No, I did. Okay. That was perfect.
The whole thing.
I didn't want to, I don't know what's in there.
You don't want to be stuffed by this.
I would prefer to never be stuffed at all.
I agree with that.
I should have known better naming that segment.
Who's going first? Terry, you gonna go first?
I will, but I'm not excited about mine. I wrote these and I
got upset, right? Like, you're mad. I don't really like this one, right?
All right, turkey or ham?
I don't eat pork, so turkey.
Okay.
It depends because I really like a ham if it's like sugar, like covered in sugar on the outside, like that brown sugar ham coating thing,
like honey baked ham.
But I mean, they're both good.
You can do the same thing with turkey.
Could you?
Don't even go there.
I didn't even say anything. I did not
face.
say anything at all, Sam.
You opened the door. I just walked in. That's your left to say that.
I love that Jarrell-isms. That now first there's Creed, there's Josh, now she's impersonating Jarrell. It was just a matter of time, baby, right?
I'll get impersonated next week.
Oh man.
Yeah, you can do like a honey baked turkey as well. And they're delicious.
I like smoking turkeys.
You like smoked turkey?
Yeah, it's hard to do but once you get it up to your mouth and get it lit, it works really well.
Oh, I don't even know if I should fist bump that. But
right.
That's a bad joke.
Well, but I like bad jokes.
No, but I do smoke a turkey on a smoker. That's actually my fun.
Fried or smoked?
Smoked.
You like it better? I'm saying, what you like better?
I like the smoke better because I like the smoke flavor. I don't typically eat anything deep fried.
Deep fried turkey is amazing.
That's also a process. I went to
you can blow the house up doing
one time.
Those videos are hilarious.
Yeah.
You have to get away from your house, and do it outside, and it's like a whole big. I was like, whoa, that was not what I was expecting.
Christmas meets 4th of July.
Yeah.
I cook. My mother-in-law wanted me to do she's like, hey, have you ever done? I was like, I've never done a fried turkey. She's like, you should do one. I was like, absolutely not. Because of those videos, you're one mistake away from blowing the house up. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna.
And it's always like, like a redneck white dude that's like, yeah, we're gonna do this, and that's the guy that
Boom.
blows the house
Hold my
up.
beer.
Boom.
Exactly. Like
Forgot
it's
to-
the same guy
forgot
who's
to dry
out in
it.
the ice storm with his like 4x4 lifted truck, and he's the least safe person on the road. But he's like, I got my big truck, and it's like physics doesn't work that way, buddy. And then he flips his car, going 2 miles an hour over ice. Anyway, I'm done judging people.
You sure?
So you just really named every funny video I've ever watched.
Yeah. There was one time, I'll say this and then I'll read mine, but Tennessee, we all know, doesn't really have snow. Like if we have snow, it's ice. It becomes ice and it's really inconvenient. But a lot of people down here are like, that's fine. I can handle it. And they drive in it anyways. And it's usually like the small Toyota Corolla that actually does the best up there. But there was one news story. I was like in high school and I remember seeing it really quickly, but then like having to do a double take because it was like a main news story. They were like, the traffic in Nashville is terrible. People are getting in accidents everywhere. And the clip that they're showing is of this giant truck going, it's not like accelerating. It's just slowly dink, dink. There's cars parked along the street and it literally dinked every single one of them one at a time, just like that. Dink, 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 dink. And it's going like 3 miles an hour. And I'm like, this is the news in the wintertime in Tennessee because like there's not a lot going on except ice storm. And that when that happens and people try and drive in it, and this is the most exciting thing. And it's just like, wow, all those people have damage on their car because this one guy that had to go out and drive in it. And nobody's trying to stop it. I don't know. It was really funny to see because that was breaking freaking news. But guys, answer this. In or out? Snow.
What?
That's what it says. Is snow in or out? I don't get it.
Like, do I like snow?
Do you like it or you?
Oh, okay.
I
was like, I'm definitely inside.
I feel shots fired from South
Okay.
because I'm from Ohio.
Why?
And I am the guy with the 4-wheel drive car.
Who's going out there
That's
trying
in
to?
Ohio.
What is wrong with you guys?
Right.
Terry, that's in Ohio. Ohio gets snow.
Whatever, South.
Tennessee doesn't get snow. I'm talking about people who just like, think because I have a large vehicle, I can handle this. But up there, you have like equipment and
Terry
people
drives
are
a Jeep.
used to it.
Sure,
And
I
they
drive a
know
Jeep.
how to put chains on their tires and they know how to like maneuver around in the snow. But down here, it's funny because we just have a bunch of like tough people that think they can.
So do you like snow?
I like snow when it's actual snow.
What about you?
Nah, I'm from Florida, and me and snow have a very special understanding that if you don't bother me, I won't bother you, because snow means that it's cold outside,
That's true.
and I don't usually,
I'm with
I
that.
don't like the cold.
Yeah.
I am anti. Like, give me like one day and then make it go away.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want
I
like.
feel like we're all on the
That's
same
how I
page with
feel
this.
about
Yeah.
that.
So I'm from Ohio, and when growing up in my I would say late teens and all through about halfway through my 20s, I worked for a lawn and landscape, did electrical work. But what we did in the winter was plowed snow. So there was days where I was out on that snow plow for 48 plus hours.
Sounds like an old granddad or
Yeah.
something. There's days where I was out on that snow plow,
when
and
the snow falls, that's
Right.
beautiful. I'm like, it sucks.
you kids
I just
complain about
flashing
everything.
back, man. Flashing back.
I lived in Boston for school, and I lived there during blizzards, and those were like my first experience with blizzards, and that's how it was there. Is like it's even like somebody who doesn't see a lot of snow. I'm so excited about it. The first blizzard, and it's like covered the city. We didn't have to go to school. But then the next day, everybody goes to work. Everybody goes to school. Those people know how to handle a lot of snow.
Oh, yeah.
But then the very next day, it's black. It's gross.
It's
It's
so
not.
gross.
It's just like ugh.
Yeah.
Like that makes it not fun anymore.
Slushy, dirty.
So the first day, yeah, great. But once it's gross like that, and everyone goes back to work and school, and up there, those people are like, "What snow?"
I've got snow trauma. That's all.
Yeah. That sounds
understand.
not fun. What's yours?
Mine is better movie, Elf or Home Alone. That's an easy one for me because Elf is like my favorite Christmas
Gotta go with
movie.
Elf. Yeah.
Like Home Alone is cool, but I have to watch. Like, that's when I know I'm in the Christmas spirit. Like, I have to watch Elf.
Mhm.
It just gets it popping. Elf and It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a good one. That's a really
It's
good
a long one, but it's a good one.
one. Mm-hmm.
But But Elf is my joint.
I'm an Elf. Yeah, all the way.
Elf all the way.
And I don't know where Home Alone lost its luster.
Mini Muggins.
You grew up.
Maybe I don't. When
you realize,
you watch them back to back, like one looks more dated than the other. That also bothers me. I can't do old movies for that reason.
No.
Yeah, like if the movie's too old, I'm like. Ugh.
I think Allie said her favorite was Miracle on 34th Street. That's an older one.
I mean, my all-time favorite Christmas movie is Die Hard.
Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
Said every
bro.
guy.
It is not a Christmas movie.
Die Hard.
It's not even close to being a Christmas movie, man.
What happens during Christmas?
Have you seen all the Die Hards? No, you have to see it. Okay.
Savage on. She's on one today, man. She's full like. That was her bro voice.
Yeah, you want to get roasted? Come to the Sav show.
Come to the Sav show. Jeez, man.
That's the spinoff.
I'm all about being roasted though too.
That's the NFM podcast.
Character.
You want to be roasted?
Well, I mean, if I get to roast people, then why do I'm not immune.
So like for your
character.
For like your birthday, you want to do like a roast?
That sounds actually fun.
Would you do a roast for your birthday?
What you wish for, Sav?
Right. Yeah. I couldn't. I'm way too sensitive. Like, cause like
really?
when I watch the roast, when I watch the roast, I'm like, no, you could never say that to me. Could never say that to me.
I agree. Bro. It's like I don't know. It's probably because I got made fun of as a kid in school. It's like that's not funny.
Yeah,
I feel bad for that guy. Why is everyone laughing?
And then like you have to laugh, even if it's like like a good joke. Yeah, but it also hits.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. But everybody's laughing, but you also know everybody's looking at you. So it's like I have to laugh.
Yeah,
because I can't make it awkward, even though like that one hit.
I think where I'm coming from is I'm also like uber sensitive, and in my family, I am the more sensitive one. So I kind of like. Getting older was like kind of like I had to learn not to be too sensitive or be sensitive, but like manage your emotions and 100%. Know that like other people's opinions of you are their own and they probably are projecting their own opinions of themselves if they're judging you and whatever. And, like we can make jokes and have fun and everybody does things like that. But like when it comes to a roast, like, so I learned, okay, like I'm going to learn how to take shit from people. Because it's going to be said, people are going to judge you. People are going to have opinions of you. And the more I hear it and learn to let it go, the better I am at hearing it and letting it go instead of internalizing it, you know? But at the same time, I hear what you guys are saying. And definitely like sometimes I'll be watching like the actual like.
I'm saying it from a place of weakness.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, like
it's not really,
time out. What'd you say?
Yeah.
What is like breaking a person down doing for that person? But if you look at my way,
comedy,
build some character.
It is still funny.
I definitely think it builds character. Like I went through like all of that, like in school and stuff. 100%. Like you have to understand like how to do the back and forth thing. Like, like my daughter ever comes home like, oh, they're bullying me. They're talking about me. Like, okay, what are you saying back? Like you just taking it? Like, nah. Let me show you how we do the dozens. Like, here's what you go. Here's your first 5, right? I'm gonna write the first 5 for you. Then you just gotta go on a roll. I got you, baby. Like, let's go. Like, you gotta understand how to like.
And the kid gets in trouble. Like, there's movies about that where like a kid will come home and he like had a black eye, but he was the one in trouble, and the parents are like trying to figure it out. They're like, who are you bullying? And they're like, they find out that kid was the one being bullied, and he just hit back, and the parents are like, good for you, bud. Like,
yeah, I'm that dad.
That would be me.
1000% that dad. Like,
don't start the fight, but if you're being picked on,
finish that.
Like
finish
you
it.
don't have to take that, and you can say something back.
Yeah, I'm with you. We did this a couple of weeks ago, but I don't think you guys had a. Well, Terry, you may have answered. I'm not sure. Sad, what's your favorite Christmas memory?
Christmas memory. Well,
we talked about this the week that you were gone.
I have a lot. And Christmas is different this year for my family without my brother. And my brother loved Christmas. My grandmother also loved Christmas, and she's no longer with us. So my favorite memories are around them a lot of the time, especially my grandma. My brother had made my grandma a hat when he was a really little boy, and it's just this poorly made elf hat, but my grandma was not over 5 feet, and she loved that hat. And you would find it like in her things, like not at other times in the year, she'd bring it with her everywhere. She wore it every Christmas, and anytime she would be at our house for Christmas, she was wearing that hat, man. And there was one year she had stitches in her head. My grandma was in a car accident and she's like in her 80s and she's walking around with that hat covering it up. And I just have that hat as a memory. And specific memory, me and my mom and my sister were singing together Christmas songs, and we had a camera, and I'm putting it on Instagram. It's funny. My grandma's like really into it at first, and she's singing with us, and we're taking so long to like edit it, make it right, get the right parts, and we're all bickering back and forth, all in good fun. Grandma's at the end of the couch, and by the time we like finally get the take that we wanted, the harmonies right, my grandma's like dead over there when she had started being like, all right, we're gonna sing Christmas carols, and then she figured out, oh, they're doing this for
you guys
Instagram.
Professionals. Yeah, you guys
she fell asleep by the time we were done, so she's in the background of the video sleeping while we're all singing together Christmas songs, and it was a hit on my Instagram story that year because grandma's back there like, save me.
That's awesome.
So memories around grandma for sure. What about you guys?
You got I told mine already.
I remember being a little guy and just been so excited about Christmas that I would sneak down in the middle of the night when everyone was asleep and lift the tape and just like I would ruin Christmas for myself. Like, yeah, I got socks again. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Or a Hot Wheel. I don't know why. That just feels like a warm memory. And I was just like, I feel like I got away with something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was silly, but that's a big one.
It's a big deal when you're, because Santa's real,
Yeah, for sure.
Totally.
Is he?
Yeah.
Sarah,
he's on my pajamas.
Is that Black Santa?
Maybe.
I love it. Thank you.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Thanks for being inclusive, Terry.
Way to be progressive, Old Navy.
Right, I love it. I love it. Yeah, Black Santa. Yep. Did you teach your kids about Santa? No, I ruined it for them very early on.
Yeah,
me too. I'm not gonna teach my daughter about
Listen,
Santa.
I'm terrible about disappointing my kids
because I believed in Santa.
Yeah,
so I can't argue with you.
Well, I'm just like, look, your dad works too hard. For you to give some random, I was gonna say white man, but black man or any random man other than your dad the credit for she snored. Give you you think like I'm gonna live in this house and another man has more power than I do. I have to say, well, Santa's not gonna bring you anything, and she's like, okay, no, I'll behave. No, when I tell you to behave, you behave. Like not because Santa, because Daddy. And then also, like me and your mama get up and go to work every day. Like you need to know that you say thank you, mama and daddy, for the new bicycle. Not Santa, you're the great. Like, nah, no way. Maybe it's me again.
I understand that. I've never thought about it like that before. No, I like but it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. It's very rational.
Yeah. You started thinking a little different when you have kids. Like, do we want to raise
skills? Like she's gonna give credit where it's due.
Well, my life skills were teaching them disappointment, but yours is way better.
Well, yeah. Well, that and I don't want to.
I am the one that lived in Santa until she was like 12.
And then it crushed you when you realized it wasn't real, right?
Absolutely.
Like, because now you're like, what?
I argued with my friends. I would be like, what are you talking about? Your parents are lying to you. And it was like, for real. And I would go home and be like, Mom and Dad, why are they telling me this? And they doubled down.
See, I don't want to lie to my daughter.
That's
like
crazy.
And then she realizes at 12, like it's not real.
Rudolph. I'm like, I saw it. I swear I saw his nose. I'm telling you guys.
And your mom was like, I know you did.
The laughing stock the whole time, Mom and Dad.
Dude, I almost got beat up in third grade because I told the third graders, my fellow classmates, that Santa wasn't real, and the class bully was ready to take me out.
I mean,
it was not.
Yeah,
that is a Santa.
My parents should have warned me of that.
See, I was and that maybe my daughter like, yo, ain't no Santa, man. What y'all talking about? Like, because I know she'll go to kids with people who, go to school with like kids who do believe in Santa, and she'll be like, yeah, nah, we don't. No, he don't come to our house at least, like, right? She's the one who's like, I'm sorry, guys. Hate to break it to you, right?
She's the kid I was arguing with.
Right. No, there is so this comes on to me like, no, Sam said that there is like, baby, you can stay as long as you want to and watch me and your mama wrap these gifts if you want. All right. But I guarantee you, if a white man comes in this house tonight, all right.
He might not be.
Nobody else is getting gifts for the rest of the night. All right.
It's funny too, because like I still like don't want to know what I got. Like if there's gifts under the tree for me, like I don't want to know. I still want to have that element of surprise.
100%.
Even if Santa's still real, but in my own little imaginary world. But yeah, no, I don't like to peak like you did. I like, even as a kid, I was like, I want to, but
that's me. Like, I want to, but at the same time, I want that surprise. Like when I unwrap, I don't want to like open it and like, oh yeah, I know this is the remote control car.
Did you ever see the video? I don't keep up with the Kardashians very much, but there was one, I can't remember which one had the cute little kid. But she's a little tiny baby. And she's doing this test of patience, like that, like opening your presents early, but with M&Ms, like a bowl of M&Ms.
Oh yeah, I saw.
And she's like, okay, you can have some, but only when mom comes back. You have to wait until I come back. Do you understand? And she understood. So mom walks away, and it's just the camera on this kid and the bowl of M&Ms sitting in front of her, and she's like, she's looking at it, and she's like, and she starts singing. Patience. It's so cute. And she waited, and her mom comes back and she's like, it's so good, and it's like, that's the feeling, of like, I did it. I was patient. I did it.
Yeah. My daughter would eat the whole bowl. Like, hey man, you gotta know better than that.
If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's so cute. It is the cutest little, and it's a great little lesson,
Sure. Yeah,
all right. As we're closing out this year, 2023 has been a special one. It's been a tough one, at least for me personally. What's been the best part of your year so far? Nothing.
Going first.
You are, Terry. Because Sav went first last time.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna be sappy because you all are in here, but like my favorite part of this year has been the creation of this team. Like working, we got this magazine last year, but we really put the parts together the early part of 2023, and having a good team rally around what we're doing, people I can depend on, people that share the passion. That has got to be the best part of the year. When I'm working my butt off over here in this corner, trying to get stuff done, knowing y'all are going to show up and help me. And that goes for people that aren't on camera, like Trent and Jen and Steven and Roy.
Hey Trent, can we get a cut out of this so that when I don't text Terry back, he can listen to this part where he says, I depend on you guys. I know you're going to show up for me. Like, I just want to get a cut out. We're just going to send it to him. We're going to keep sending it to him every once a month just so he knows. Right?
He will text me back.
No, that's great, man. Thank you. This has been a good year for NFM. What about you, Sav? You got one?
Yeah, I mean, this has been, to be really honest, the hardest year of my life. And I've said that about years previous, but this year really did. I lost my brother. I lost a job that I really loved. And a lot of things were really up in the air for me this year. But I think it goes back to the people that you have around you. And even if I had, kind of lost sight of, direction sometimes, there are people like you guys. Terry, specifically, you've been a part of my life for a long time, and you have given me opportunities ever since I've known you, just because you think I would do great at it, or you believed in me when I didn't. And this is another opportunity that you gave me, just to be able to meet people and hear these stories of other people who have experienced really hard rock bottoms. And it's different for them, but it's very just as hard, to get through those things. So it's been a huge blessing for me to be able to be on this team and be able to be a part of something bigger than me. And that part of something bigger is being able to hear those stories and be inspired by people who are, so different than me, but also have walked through something similar or harder, or, and just being able to hear that they've been able to come out of that. And I get this perspective, and it's everything, because it's really helped me through those hard times, and it gives me a lot of hope. So that's what I would say is my favorite part of this year, is just being able to be a part of something bigger than myself. And then be around people who believe in me at times that I really need, support. And
that's awesome. Appreciate that.
Yeah. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. What about you, Jerome?
I was about to say, I guess I haven't done anything for you, Sav, but no, I'm totally. You were
gonna say me, I know it.
Totally.
You're just so wonderfully inspired by Sav.
Oh man, this year, like I've been able to do a lot, right? And in that, like the beginning of the year, I had this prayer that I prayed for like the first month of the year. And I just asked God to take me on a tour of all of my gifts. Like God, take me on a tour of my gifts. And so I can just try to figure out like where I want to land. Like I know, like if I'm being honest, like I'm in kind of a transition season of like whatever the next thing is, it's coming now. And I want to make sure when I get there that I don't mishandle it. And I know like this is it, go all in, right? And so with that being said, like I've been afforded to do a lot of different things, whether it's this podcast, more television, different type of clients, different opportunities within the fitness industry that I've done this year as well, whether it's modeling, whether it's some type of, brand deals that people that I've been able to work with. And so all of those things kind of stack up. And so it's just been a year of discovery for me. And I'm already, if you guys can't tell, I'm already a pretty confident person, but now I'm even more confident because I know like where I'm going. Right. So it's one thing to, have ideas and like, no, I know I'm good at this, but now it's like, okay, now I have that plus direction. Right. Mm-hmm. And so I think that part of the year has been the best part. So, we can hit 2024 like both feet on the ground.
I got a fun memory from you saying being on the TV. It's like we did that together. You remember that? Like we
were on TV together.
Got on TV.
We got on TV. Yeah.
Well, and I never
hopefully won't be the last time.
Have done that, just on my own. I mean, maybe, but
it's good times.
Let me come on and talk about Sav.
Like, I think you should. Yeah, I think you should.
I'd love to, but like part of like why I love fitness is the inclusivity part. It's the community part. And like, like I had said, I've lost a huge community that I was a part of, and to lose like that many people that you're with and around all the time is hard. But there's, I had lost sight of when that first happened, there's so much more to the Nashville community, and it's just, there's more out there. There's more people, and there's seasons of life. There's seasons of friendships. There's seasons of everything. And if you open your eyes to it and open your heart to it, like there's something out there for you. You just have to be open to receive it, And 100%. So I think that's exactly why you found the direction that you want to go in, because you were like, okay, I'm in a transitional period, like, but I know I have all of these, like, I love the tour of my talents, the tour of my gifts, because like when you acknowledge, instead of going, oh, why did I end up in this situation that is uncomfortable and stuck, feeling like you're going to pick out all the things wrong with you or wrong with the situation or wrong with other people. And it's like, no, focus on the blessings, focus on the gifts that you have, because you do have them no matter who you are. And you did that, you focused on that and you were grateful for that. You weren't like, I'm entitled to everything, like you said, okay, no, these are my gifts. I'm just going to hone in on them. And I'm going to ask God or ask the universe or whatever it is that you believe in to, show that to me. Show me where I need to be putting these things. Show me where my gifts are. And then the universe really does have a way, if you're open, to going, all right, thank you for being open. This is where you're going to go.
Yeah.
And you just know. And that's awesome. I'm thrilled for you.
Thank you.
I'm thrilled for you. That's awesome.
Before we get into the next part, we're going to take a quick pause for the calls. And when we come back, we're going to talk about our personal 2024 resolutions. I'm interested in hearing what you guys got going for the year. We are back. And as always, we are better than ever. But we're going to start with Terry and how he plans to get better in 2024. If you are you a resolution person? Do you set like certain things?
I think I'm a goal setter in general.
Okay.
So resolution is just a fancy word for
goals.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Anything special that you're working on for 2024 that maybe we need to know about? I don't know.
Be prepared for this.
No.
I'm not as prepared as I thought. I wrote this thing.
That's what I was gonna say.
Man, I don't know. Like I always have a physical like resolution, something
like you want to get abs or something like that.
Achieve,
okay,
yeah, something, yeah.
Yes, no,
like that.
Okay.
like it could be a muscle up. It could be I want to get a really clean pistol squat, or I want to get back to my whatever. One of the things I would love to finally nail down in 2024 is I would love to get my handstand push-ups. Freestanding handstand push-ups.
Oh, freestanding. Okay.
Yeah, no wall.
Okay.
I believe in you.
That's that.
Well, you have the strength.
That's the toughest thing in the world.
It's just the without the wall, right? You can do it with a wall.
You do it with a wall.
Oh, then you're gonna nail that. You got it.
How close are you right now?
I still need you to teach me how to do a handstand.
Right. That's kind of where I am. Like,
yeah, that's
Terry, you've taught me a lot of calisthenics and the handstand. Ashley's tried to teach me. You've tried to teach me. That's the one thing. I literally bought their program during quarantine. Ashley and Dustin had a handstand program. I was like, all right, I'm going to do this. And I made it through the warm up. It's like, oh, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's tough. You need to, it's helpful to have a spotter and someone in your corner with that stuff. But yeah, it's not easy.
Well,
anything business wise or just physical?
Business wise, like being able to scale what we have. And that, I mean, when I say that, I specifically mean like I'm speaking to the magazine. Like I want to be able to scale what we got going on with the magazine. I would love in 2024 to create an NFM variety show.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what that looks like yet.
Like this.
It could. No, it looks to me. It looks like a little more interactive, but
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know why I keep thinking about that. I don't have any real legs in my brain yet.
Keeps coming up. That means it's something.
That means you got to sit down and figure it out.
Yeah, I need to. We all brainstorm that off camera.
Yeah. Well, today was leg day, and I'm literally about to catch a cramp in my hamstring. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw. I tried to cross my leg, and this hamstring was like, "Yeah, bro, don't do that." So like that's why my leg is up right now. I don't want you to think.
Resolution is mobility.
Well, or
you did a post
or hydration. Post workout. So if you guys see me put my leg on Sav's shoulders, it's not because I'm trying to get nasty. It's just I'm trying to stretch this hamstring out. I'm about to lock up.
I got you.
Partner stretches.
All right. Sav, before I cramp up, you want me to go or you gonna go?
You go.
You want me to go?
Yeah, I've been going ahead of you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so 2024 for me,
I'm gonna put this down.
I'm going to relaunch my website where we do on-demand workout. So some of you guys know this. I do work with Nutrishop and iFit, and I do their on-demand workout. So you press play, there's me on your treadmill or bike or laptop or whatever piece of equipment that you have with them, and I'm taking you through a workout. I launched my own kind of a soft launch this year. Just try to figure out like what kinks I need and make sure that I can be consistent with it. I'm going full-fledged for 24, so we're gonna go all in with that. We're gonna start with a challenge here in 2024. We'll do like 60-day challenge. It's called the G series. We'll talk more about that later on. Hopefully, Gatorade doesn't sue me for the name, but I like it. So we're just gonna go for it. And then we also want to do more national television. That's my second goal, just to kind of continue to increase the brand. So whether that's going on, my really big goal is Good Morning America. I would love to go on there and do like a fitness segment. Thank you, Sav. Do a fitness segment with my one of my unofficial mentors, Michael Strahan. I think he has been one of the people who have like transitioned out of sports into television seamlessly. Like that's you don't even think about him.
Thought of, because when I said I could see it, like I love Michael Strahan on I love Good Morning America. But I was like thinking, I think you'd be a better Michael Strahan.
Sav,
sorry, Michael.
You know what? I've told you this before. But words of affirmation. You knew exactly where I was going. Sav, words of affirmation on my love language. You can't just right. Hey, listen. My wife knows. Listen, if you want to keep me happy, you got to stroke his ego. I have a big ego. I carry it everywhere I go. So Michael, if you're watching or listening, call me, man. I won't replace you immediately, but we can work our steps. You could train me and we could work our steps through. You go on to be, do bigger and better things. So yeah, national television. That's like my big goal.
But you have to bring me with you.
Let's ride. Let's ride. Only thing I ask is that you hold the camera steady. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, let's go.
No, I'll be the one that you welcome on as a guest.
Yes.
For whatever I'm doing. You know,
let's
my
ride.
program.
Let's ride. Yeah, I'll bring you. Like next we have
there we go.
World Now
guest on Good Morning America for what I'm successful with, because you're already successful as a host or something, a personality on Good Morning America. Probably something that hasn't even been like a role yet.
Let's do it.
You know, like you're the in-house, like, I don't know, you pick. Something to do with fitness, something to do with,
it'll definitely be like,
you know,
fitness, humor, and all in that space. And then my last goal is, you know, to work my way out of the day-to-day training. So not having clients every day.
Gotcha.
So that means that income has to be coming from other places.
Right. True that.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I think I'm coming to the end of the road on that. This is my first time saying it out loud. So yeah, I think I'm coming to the end of the road of that. I'll probably come back to it at some point in time because I love people.
Well, yeah,
I love
was
interacting
say, like,
with people, but
it's a great thing to be able to have your income come from those other things and then train people because you just want to, not because you're relying on income.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's so those are my three I call them bags.
I love it. You've
big
thought
ass
about
goals.
It. That's good
for 2024. Yeah,
those are good ones.
I'm gonna steal.
You can have
aim
it, man.
High.
You can
aim
have
high
it
because if you're aiming like for the there's SMART goals, which are like, you know, realistic, specific, all that.
Yep.
And I get that, but I think when it comes to overall general life goals, like resolutions and stuff, I think about them as intentions. Like, what intention do I want to bring into the new year? Because then I'm not like hard fast going, I'm going to be on this Good Morning America by this year. Like, you didn't say that. You said, like, my goal is to get, like, I am intending to go that direction and put my energy into that. And I like that because that is something you can absolutely do. You can commit to an intention. You can't necessarily commit to like, I'm going to have, you know, I'm going to have 3 babies, you know, like that's not what I want, but you know, say that's like a woman's goal or something. Like, I want to have children this year, you know, I'm married. I want to have kids now.
What
it's
up,
like,
gotta be
that
twins.
could not happen, you know, this year or, you know, like, but instead you could go, I have the intention of like putting my energy into building a life around having kids. If that's like what your goal is. I like intentions more than I like specific goals when it comes to New Year. So
we'll get into it. What we got?
My intention, because this year was so all over the place for me and I was like really, you know, and I'm still kind of in that place, but only really recently have I been able to like kind of, I was really career oriented all last year because I was trying to like shift around, you know, losing a job that I really loved. And I wasn't really prepared with like, you know, I tried online training. I jumped into that and it didn't really work out for me. I didn't really like doing that. And I made a good chunk of money doing it, but I kind of pulled back from like focusing so much on like growing my career, growing my business, and just kind of letting it be what it is right now so that I can come back to my why, because I think I had lost that for a bit of this year. I had lost, you know, my direction because of that. So I've recently kind of pulled back and focused more on me. Like, okay, let's get really, you know, inward with who am I? What do I want? And recently I've been picking up more clients because I missed that in person. And so my goal for 2024 would be to kind of do more of that, like soul searching, like telling myself I have time because I do. I've been through a lot. I need to face that and not jump right into life right after things happen. Face what you have, you know, dealt with. Take the time to heal. Take the time to reflect and to kind of come up with these plans, because you can only do that from a like clear headspace. And the more I was rushing, trying to like, okay, well, this happened, but I'm still okay. You know, like I'm still going to do this, you know, I'm still, you know, and I was like, whoa, chill, you know, it affected a lot of my relationships and a lot of my mental health. So I feel so much better just like slowing things down for a second and not being so worried about keeping up with the rat race of everything, but more so like kind of like keeping up with my own self. And then when I go back into, you know, the rat race, I guess if you call it that, I have a lot more direction and clarity, and that's my intention. Is I want to make sure that whatever I am bringing into 24 is because it's something I truly am aligned with, and I'm really taking the time to make sure that those things are aligned with me. So it's more of a broad thing, but if I got more specific, it would probably be, I would love to have a fight with Muay Thai. I've been training a lot more diligently.
I was like, what?
Yeah, I want to
love to just get in a fight. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
But I've been training consistently, and it's hard to like find females in combat sports to like kind of match up with weight class and all that. And I've had a couple of opportunities that don't, you know, line up. And then by the time I was ready, like those opportunities weren't there. So, am I ready? I don't know, but you know, that's what I'm kind of focusing on right now is a lot of Muay Thai. So
I've seen the videos. You're terrifying.
Oh, well, you should see other women out there. There's a lot of, they're out there, but it's just in Nashville and Middle Tennessee, like there's just not enough females in the sport. And I think the same goes for boxing. Allie boxes, and we're both wanting to like, you know, test our skills with our sports. So that would be my goal, is to, you know, win, but you know, just have a fight would feel really good. So
that'd be dope. I'd come watch that.
I would definitely come watch. I'll have signs and everything.
I will let you guys know.
We should do those little paddles with their face on it.
Like, no, not little paddles, big paddles. Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go. Like big paddles.
Embarrass me. I am
listen.
Signage, like,
I am that guy. I am that guy. Just be careful what you ask for. I almost called you Allie, but
I would love it.
Yeah. All right. We talked about slowing down some. So right now, I mean, the North Pole is usually pretty slow, but it's picking up right now. And today we're gonna stretch Santa's intellect. So instead of leaving milk and cookies, we're gonna leave Santa some random facts so that he goes back and he can stretch the elves' intellect when he gets there. Who's going first?
I mean, I feel like you keep coming to me. So
okay, let's get it, Terry.
Right. The popular Christmas song "Jingle Bells" was actually written for Thanksgiving, not Christmas.
That makes no sense at all.
Hold on, stand by.
Okay.
There's more. Originally titled "One Horse Open Sleigh," it was composed by James Lord Pierpont in 1857 for a Thanksgiving children's program.
James Lord Pierpont.
I still don't get why it was Thanksgiving.
These your impressions all day long.
My snort, right?
Now Nashville knows the true Sab.
Right.
This is what me and Allie do at home. Like, we'll talk like that. Like,
oh, it's amazing.
Oh, you want to get me a cup of coffee when you go in there?
Wow.
She'll do her Australian accent or something. Yeah, we're weird. Well, that's cool. I actually didn't know that.
Jingle bells.
I'm glad they called it Jingle Bells, not One Horse Open Sleigh.
Yeah, that's kind of a long title.
It is.
It's like toboggan.
It's hard to have a chart.
Right.
You want to go?
Sure. This is
where's the confidence?
This is just really random. I was reading over mine. The tradition of hanging stockings by a fireplace comes from the story of Saint Nicholas. According to the legend, he once helped a poor family by anonymously dropping a bag of gold down their chimney, which landed in the stocking that was drying by the fireplace.
So, wow. I'm just trying to picture this logistically.
Yeah. See what I mean? See,
I told you. Bounce?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Stocking? Is it stocking? Is there a mantle?
Maybe they were drying it in
the fireplaces looked different back then, back in the day.
They probably were drying it closer to where the fire is.
Then it would be on fire, wouldn't it?
Probably. I don't know.
See how this none of this makes sense?
I wasn't alive then.
This guy, Saint Nick.
Also, Saint Nicholas is different than Santa.
How did he eat on the roof?
He is?
He's dropping gold down the...
Yeah. Now he can come to my house.
For sure.
If he wants to drop some gold off, he can
but
absolutely.
I think that was a real person. Like
Saint
in the
Nick?
Netherlands, I think.
No, it was, yeah.
There was a real person.
I tried to find that fact, but I couldn't find it.
Literally, that's where the premise of Santa Claus came about, because it was a real man. He was just like a generous person, and he helped people in need. And he actually like gave people things for, you know, I don't know the whole story. That's as much as I know, but maybe I've heard about it.
A later podcast.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. The world's largest Christmas stocking.
I thought you were going Christmas tree.
Was created in London in 2007 and measured a whopping 106 feet and 9 inches long. Jesus. It was filled with over 1,000 presents and weighed over 3 tons. Who made it and why?
Where'd they hang it?
Who made it and why? Did it
Is there a
hang?
grandma sitting there stitching that thing?
What was it made of?
That is not on the
felt.
Right, that's a lot of felt. It's a lot of felt.
That's an expensive stocking.
Yeah, feels like a waste.
Feels like it should be mine.
What would you do with that stocking?
Have 1,000 presents. I would just leave it there and pick apart at it as I go.
Right.
For sure.
And a giant blanket to go with it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it is a giant blanket.
Okay, so what's your favorite fact?
Of these 3?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I liked yours, the Jingle Bells one.
Yeah.
Just because I like that literally surprised me.
I'm gonna go with mine because I want the gold.
Yours logistically, I can't logically make it work.
I mean,
so I don't believe it.
But you can make a
if you're
guy
listening,
coming down a chimney.
We Google our own questions after the show. A lot.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Did he come down the chimney? They say he dropped it.
No, I'm just saying like the premise of Santa Claus, he comes down a chimney.
Yeah, but it was never on board with it anyway. So
well, I'm just, we didn't
yeah,
have
if you're listening too and you have suggestions for these, it's not stretch your intellect today, it's stretch Santa's intellect today. But yeah, you should come at us with these because I feel like the more input we had, like the more people weighing in on these like fun facts and basket of debate too. Like my brother would have had great ones because he had like those kind of questions randomly he would ask me. I can't rember them now, but I wrote them down on my phone.
Well,
my phone. Oh my god, I have
put them in your. Oh, there you go. So that's how I thought of this whole thing was from my 15-year-old son. Okay, coming to me with random facts.
Yeah, what is it with young boys and like having random trivia knowledge? Like they're like, "Did you know the blah 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 blah? Like, have you ever tried to blah blah blah?" And I'm like, "Why did you know that?
Why are you even thinking about that?" Yeah. No, I like it.
It's cool.
It is random.
The mind of a young boy.
That's right.
I love it. It's curiosity. It's imagination.
This has been fun, guys.
This has been fun.
Great.
Do we keep the couch?
Yes.
I mean, the couch is comfy.
I don't know where I'm going to put it.
Yeah. Where did you get it? That's the.
Put it where you put the.
Don't ask questions.
Okay. Yeah, I should have asked that before we sat down.
This is my chair from here on out, and Jarrell can sit on it if he wants to.
Well, I appreciate
it's really comfortable
being welcomed like that to the couch of Saf's couch.
It's a privilege.
Well, guys, this is either going to air on Christmas or right before Christmas. So I hope you guys have a amazing Christmas with your family. I hope it's everything that you dreamed it is. Dream about. I hope you bought your kids a lot of gifts. Terry, and don't go to cheap route.
Gift.
Do I have to buy them gifts if they're not at my house anymore?
I feel compelled to say something. I feel compelled to say what we're doing right now, I think is actually really healthy. Whether we're a family or not, like I think we are like a family in our own right, but like sit down with your family and talk to each other this holiday season, like about like these things, like what are your intentions going into the new year? Like be present with each other. Cause it like, I feel so, I don't know, revitalized talking about it, like hearing what you are doing, hearing about how you feel, like it's healthy. So I just think it's a really good thing to do and like take
it's a good connection point.
Yeah, we definitely don't do enough of it.
This is that one time of year that, you actually get to take off of work and you get to be with your family if you can, and if you can't and you have nowhere to go, like be with your friends or go somewhere where you feel good. You don't have to be with your family necessarily if you can't be, but there's got to be somewhere that you can go that you feel good being there and you feel loved or warm or with yourself.
That's great advice.
Or just listen to the NFM podcast.
Yeah.
And pretend like you're sitting on the couch here.
Family.
We'll be right here. You can sit right here in the middle of me and Saf.
Yeah.
And we'll welcome you in. Yeah. Welcome to our welcome to Saf's couch.
Yeah, you can sit on Santa's lap.
Are you Santa?
It's weird. It just got weird.
I was like, are you Santa? Or
that's the third time I'm snorting today. I can't. I'm done. Merry Christmas to all.
Right, pretty much. I promise you guys, there's nothing. This is hot chocolate. There's
hot chocolate.
Nothing else like in here. But we do need to wrap. So we want to thank you guys for listening to us, spending the holidays with us. I hope you guys have an amazing holiday. Terry, since you're technically the guest, you're going, and this is no pressure, right? No pressure, because this is probably the last one of the year. Yeah. So give us something to end the year with. Your one thing. I
want to echo Sal's point. Get out there and like be intentional and build a relationship or invest in a current relationship. Double down, man. Life's too short. And it passes you by so fast to let anything separate you from doing that. So yeah, get out there and make some friends, or reinvest in a relationship that you've let go cold.
If you need to slow down, life is going to be here. Like if you are not feeling connected with the people you need to feel connected with, or, you've been nurturing you or your career or something, like take it from me, like nurture those relationships, take that time, because your life will be here. It will, like you can go after the holiday if you want to, but let it be a time that you really like, slow down and connect, whether it's with your family or yourself,
100%. And you mind if I close it out?
Please.
Listen, I was thankful for these guys. So on behalf of Jarrell, Savannah, my boy Trent, who's hiding behind the camera, Trent, and I want to extend that.
Hey, Trent, you got to come around here real quick. This is our last one. You got to come say hi, Trent. Like,
Trent is the best.
This is how it goes on like your real TV shows. They always come around. You got to come around and say hi to Trent. There you go. That's your Christmas gift right there, guys. You guys don't know how much we've tried to give Trent. Yeah.
Also on behalf of Roy Mangrum and Jen and Steven, the whole NFM family, we want to say Merry Christmas. And we'll put you on the next one.
Let's go.